This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Nicholas. Okay, I'll start off. Yeah, last class we were discussing on this LOSC one, right? Layout oriented storage control, I believe, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Okay, fine then. So, okay. Did we discuss on this exceptional handling and other stuff?
As I know, no, but maybe somebody in the call. No.
No, Sriram, we didn't
Okay,
discuss anything on that. Only
okay,
we
fine.
discussed in the TOS, not in LOS.
Okay, fine then. I'll take that today. Okay, so now this particular topic of an exceptional handling, normally this is a regular scenario in any warehouse. We will be using it either in the inbound or in an outbound or in the internal operations. Any of the way we will be using it. But what exactly this do basically? So exceptional handling normally will be telling us what kind of scenarios. I mean, like most of the cases you might be having some exceptions at the time of put away or maybe at the time of picking. Sometimes what happens whenever we are performing this put away, you might not be having the required bin. It means the system proposes some bin, but unfortunately the bin was damaged or the bin was unable to put away, or it was some of the reasons we are unable to perform the put away for that particular bin. And the second thing, when you're trying to perform the picking as well, we even face some kind of situations that we do not have the sufficient stock, and we do not have the picking quantity, or it's less than the what system has proposed. So these are the chances, or maybe if you want to change the bin, or if you want to change the handling units, or if you want to change a batch, whatever it is. So it's a day-to-day exceptions what we have in a warehouse, in the regular warehouses actually. So this particular exceptional handling is a very important thing where we will be using it. Now we handle this exceptional one using a 4-digit code, basically. That is the standard one what we have, and we'll be handling that. So, however, we need to understand that where this exceptional handling comes into the picture, it is of 3 different scenarios we'll be using it. Means in the sense, first thing, we need to understand what is the business content, the very first thing. And the second thing is, we need to try to make it sure that which business processes, I mean to say that in which business scenario, the first one, and in which environment we are trying to perform it. As being, we'll be performing this in 2 environments. Either it could be your RF environment, or either it could be your normal GUI environment. So when I'm performing this in which environment, we have to make sure that. So that is one thing. And the third thing is assigning the right process codes. So there would be an internal process code which we will be assigning for your exceptional handling. So these are the 3 things which we have to make sure of it. So now settings, exceptional handling. Here we'll be defining the exception codes. Okay. This particular exceptional handling WM46, maybe for example, we will try to take a change bin normally. This is the standard one in order to performing the changing of a destination bin. Means whenever we try to perform for a put away, for a simple scenario, we are unable to perform the put away because as soon as a warehouse worker goes and he sees that, he observes that, okay, the bin was damaged. So he has to make use of the next empty bin which is physically available there. But unfortunately, the system would not allow you to put away into the next bin instead of putting away into the system proposed bin. So what we have to do there, we either have to give an exceptional code. So you got my point, what I'm trying to say, Nicholas and everyone, Ganapati and Nicholas.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah. So in such point, normally, first thing, I've told you that we need to understand what is the business context, basically. So the business context is nothing but the business scenario where we are trying to implement this, whether it could be in your inbound, or whether it could be your internal, or whether it could be your stock removal usages, put away, or stock removal, or it could be your internal movements. So either in any of these 3 scenarios, we can implement this, it depending upon the business. Okay, first thing. Now coming to the step is nothing but your environment. As I said that in which environment you are trying to implement this. So what I'm trying to say here, implement in the sense in which environment, whether it could be your source HU warehouse task, maybe it could be also in the product warehouse task, or also in the handling unit warehouse task. I believe we knew what is an handling unit warehouse task and then HU warehouse task, right? Hello.
Okay, okay. We are here. Yeah.
Yeah. So the same way, we know what is a handling unit. I mean, like the desktop HU warehouse task, which is desktop in the sense it is an RFU, not an RFU, and it's a GUI one, and as well as the RF one. So the 2 environments we have to decide in which environments we are trying to make use of it. Once we are trying to decide in which environment we are trying to implement, then we will be deciding, okay, what kind of an internal process code, as I said, that it will be assigned. Means internal process code in the sense, this is the pre-configured codes what SAP has given to us.
Sri, good morning. This is Mohan. Sorry for the late.
No problem, Mohan. No problem. Okay, we are discussing on this topic of an exceptional handling. Just now we started. I'll come back. 1 minute. I'll just explain this and we'll come back. So this is an internal process code which we are trying to have. So internal process code is what you see that the system has given the standard codes BINE, BINO, on CHBD, CRCL, whatever it is. So these are the three things, well, like whatever the codes we have to assign to the appropriate one. So that's how what we are trying to do here is we will be make sure that the exceptional handling works in a such a way that, okay. Am I clear, Nicholas, so far? Karthik and everyone?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, Mohan, we are discussing on this particular topic of called as an exceptional handling actually. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, okay, Sri.
Yeah. So what is this exceptional handling in the sense? It's a day-to-day business where we have some exceptions basically in your warehouse where you can't use the destination bin what system has proposed in an inbound maybe or in an outbound also. Or sometimes you might have to trigger some replenishment immediately, or sometimes you have to decline the stock. I mean to say that decline the stock in the sense I have to reject the stock, or sometimes I have to uh, pick some partial quantities, okay, or I have to deny the whole quantity, or sometimes I have to change the batch, or sometimes I have to what do you say that trigger the physical inventory. So there are some kind of an operations which I'm discussing on this now. Okay, so here what is happening now? In order to have this particular exceptional handling to work, okay, we required some configuration in the backend. Okay, so what is that configuration? That's what I was trying to discuss over here. So in order to make this exception handling to work, first thing is we need to understand what is the business context. Okay, in which business process you would like to implement this, and in which step. Step in the sense in which environment, whether it is an RF environment or whether it is a desktop environment. And the third one is your process code. So these are the three important things which we required. So let me come back here. So if you see this in the cross-pro settings, in the exceptional handling, we will define the exception codes. Okay. Okay, it's CHBD. This is a standard one, but we'll copy to our one. So CHBD. So this particular CHBD, okay, what I'm trying to do here. First thing, I'll be making use of a business context here. What is the business context here is the business process where you want to implement this, whether you want to have it for your put away or for your stock removal or for your internal movements. Okay, so these are the first thing is we'll understand in which business process you want to have. Once we have decided to have this business process, okay, what we are trying to do, we are trying to understand in which step they have to implement. Step in the sense, what is this? That's your environment. Whether you want to have it for your RF environment or whether you want to implement this for your desktop environment. That's the second thing which we have to decide. Once we have confirmed with your business process and your step, we will make sure that the appropriate internal process code needs to be assigned. As of now, we are only deciding to use CHBD. If you want to change a handling unit, or if you want to post the differences, or if you want to skip something, or you want to split the quantity, whatever it could be, that is always done through this particular exception codes. Okay. Now, this is another thing where the technical people come into the picture, where if you want to trigger a workflow, like for example, if you are using some kind of an exception codes in your warehouse and your supervisor or your the higher people who are in the warehouse, they want to know that what kind of an exceptions are being used every time in your warehouse, such that you can trigger a workflow for that. So automatically it triggers, you know, that workflow in the sense it will automatically trigger a mail to them. So based on that, they'll understand this is an exception code which is being used in the inbound or the outbound or the internals. If not, there is another way we can even pull the report on a daily basis. That is a secondary thing. Now what I'll do is I'll just copy this exception, okay, to my own exception code, okay, GHBD C or CBD, okay, change destination bin, I'll put it as ZCB1. Okay, here the very first thing is WM46ZCB1. What I'm trying to do, okay, first thing, I want only this to be performed in my inbound scenario. However, in the inbound one, okay, where I want to have this, I would like to even have this in the desktop. The same way, I would like to even have this in the product one also. Okay.
Sri, what do you mean by desktop?
Desktop in the sense it is a GUI environment, the foreground, and the other one is your RF environment. You know the RF guns, right? That's another environment. Desktop in the sense a normal environment, what we are seeing as of now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
RF in the
we
sense.
have given previously with the RF environment something, right? Step 6.
That's what I'm coming back. Yeah. So let me delete all these things. Wait. Oh shit. Yeah. Now tell me.
Previously in that exception step, we have taken 6, right? What
Yeah.
is the difference between 6 and 2?
That is a desktop one. 6 is an RF one. Okay. Okay. RF is a kind of a device which we will be used in a
Yeah,
warehouse.
RF guns. I
Okay.
know it.
That's a RF environment. Okay. If you want to use only in RF environment, or you want to use even in the desktop environment, that's what we are trying to differentiate it over here. Okay.
Okay, this exception can be used in
Hmm.
both ways, a desktop
Yes.
and as well as RF. Okay.
RF, that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay. So now we need to make sure now, because RF we didn't cover yet because it's not working in the system. That's the reason maybe you would have got that. Now here what we are trying to do here, what is this? Oh, shit. We need to assign an appropriate code, CHBD. Yes, we have done that. First thing. Now what I want to do here, okay, I would like to,
Sri, ours is ZCP1, right?
yeah, maybe I've taken that. So 1 second, because let me just plug in this. 1 second. Yeah, sorry. Hello.
Yes, Sri.
Yeah. So ours is ZCB1, and for that ZCB1, we have assigned 01 and 02. And we
Okay.
will see what is our process parameters. Here you see that
Okay.
CHBD. Okay.
Okay. This is an exception, right? CHB.
Yeah. CHBD is an exception code that says normal, because how would the system will understand in the backend automatically? It can't change, right? Because it has to. We are avoiding the standard flow and we are giving some exception, and we are telling to the system that okay, this is the exception we have, so that's the reason I'm using this code. You understand? So in the, this is the code what we have. This is a kind of an ABAP code actually. Okay, by using this we are skipping the standard one actually. You're getting me now?
Yes, yes.
Mohan and everyone, Ganapati and Nicholas. I hope it's clear so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now workflow. Normally we never use a workflow. Why? Because we have a report basically. So what we do is we generally pull that report by flagging this one with history. So what happens now? Every time this comes into the picture, and we'll have this with a history flag. Okay, that is one thing. Now what happens here? Let us try to run the scenario, and then we will see how far it works in the system. Okay, for this case. I'm just taking one of a simple example. I mean, like simple and model, whatever we have. Okay. So now let me perform this. Okay. Warehouse task. Could not perform the destination data. Why we don't have the strategies in place? What happened? We should have that, right? I believe.
We got the same error. Manually.
What is happening here with this? One second, let me see why the strategies are not working here suddenly. Oh, given LOSC, okay. Any idea like what is our put away bin normally we used? I don't have any put away control indicator for this. Sure. Let me take off. This is completely not there. Highlight. Why does that? We have existing 30 bins. Then how come it got deleted everywhere then? It already exists. Okay. Process type and this one, okay. Activity area, I don't know what we have an activity area for this. God. Put away activity area 46 WM. We do have. Someone has deleted this one. That's the reason. Okay. I believe earlier it worked for us, right? The strategies and all. Mohan, Karthik and all, I believe. We have made the simple put away strategies to work. Right. This will take a lot of time now. Okay, 46 WM, 46 WM. Okay, fine. WM 46 and 46 WM storage type is high. Okay, that's all sequence. We do have, but still White is not expecting this. What is this, man? Activity area put away not found for your house. What is that? Sorry. I was doing it another way. My mistake. Yes. Okay.
Someone deleted this storage type and
Uh,
strategies, something like
right.
that.
Someone deleted it. I don't know what is happening with the system, and all the time some issues. That's a problem. Okay. Because the activity area was not able to determine, so I've recreated it again. Now it is working fine. Even in yesterday's also in LOSC, that would be the only the case. So if you had this activity area put away, automatically instead of giving it manually, it would have come. It would have came automatically only. That's fine. Okay. Now coming to our scenario, guys, because I want the system to determine the bin. There's no point if I give the bin manually and I change it again. That's the reason I've configured it now here. Now, if you see this, guys, my destination bin is what? Hierarch C bin. This is what the system is proposing, basically. Agree? Now, if I try to, I'll try to, I want to change this bin. Now, as being a warehouse worker, I don't know. System has proposed me some XYZ bin. I'm going there. But when I physically saw there, what happened? The bin was damaged. So I can't perform the put away. Now you see, I'll just confirm in the foreground and I would like to change the next empty bin, whatever I'm having. I'll change it. Okay, I'll try to confirm plus save. If I change that, the system would not allow me. Changing the destination data only allowed with the corresponding exception code. Means I have to give some reason why I'm changing the bin because I do not want the system to misguide and I don't want to misguide it. So that's the reason what we do is we usually give an exception code of what the CCB1. This is the yeah ZCB1. This is the one which I've configured, right? Once I made use this particular exception code, and if I try to save this, the system would allow us to perform and it allows us to confirm it also. You see that now. The system has allowed me. That is what I was trying to explain here. So whatever the exceptions that we are using in your day-to-day warehouse operations, we can make use of this one. Now, as I've told you, we will be making use of the report also, right? CCB1. Okay. If you see this particular one, ZCB1, change destination bin, what is our TPT? Okay, confirm warehouse task. This is what I have performed, the exception one. You getting my point now, guys? Everyone?
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes, yes, yeah,
Mohan, Nicholas, Ganapati, and Karthik.
yeah.
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah, this is a very important thing, guys. Normally, whether you have POICs or LOICs in your business doesn't matter, but this exception code definitely will have in every business because it's a day-to-day exceptions, right? You'll be having a lot of exceptions. Maybe sometimes business will want to you make use of it. So this is a simple thing, but however, it is a bit normally used scenarios also in your warehouse. Okay, guys. Any questions on this?
Nothing.
Okay, so 1 second, guys. I just want to list out the topics for the pending one, what I had to cover up. So I believe, okay, let me complete read this. If for us, I know that RF is not working, which I have to do that. And the second thing is the TU and the YAD management. So I'll try to see what is the issue with the TU and the YAD today, probably, and I'll rectify this. RF also I'll try to do that. What else other things I have to cover is the replenishment one, guys, which is one of the important thing. And the fourth, sorry, is your PPF one. That's a very important one. The other one is the physical inventory. Okay. Any other topics? Just let me know, guys. If in case if I'm not able to recap, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, kitting concept will comes under physical inventory here. Kitting.
That's a different concept. That's a different one.
That also will cover, right? Kitting.
Labor management is there.
Labor management. Yeah, yeah.
And the other one is like cross document.
Yeah, cross-talking. Okay. Labor management. And then The cross talking, right? And as well as the kitting one you said, right, Mohan, right?
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Okay, fine then. That's what. Is there any other topics I have to cover, guys? Just
I
check and
mean,
let me know. No problem. Just check the course content, because even the course content,
yeah,
what is mentioned in that. Okay,
we'll let
whatever
you
is
know.
there, just yeah, that's what. So I just believe that these are the ones which I have so far. So and then I'll be covering up. That's the reason I just want to take a recap, like what we had and what else are pending from my end to take up. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just cross check with the course content and we'll get back to you by tomorrow if anything is there.
Yeah. So is there any chance that you guys will be able to join tomorrow and day after this by any chance? Just want to check.
I am traveling in that.
That's what. If your availability is there, I'll take up bikes. If not, it's up to you. I don't mind.
What time? What time you mean tomorrow afternoon?
I can join this Ganapati.
Yeah,
I
but
can
I
join.
don't.
I can join tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
Okay, then
But
I'll talk to Naveen and then we'll see then if you guys are available or not, because I don't know. Karthik said he's traveling. I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe whole day you'll be in traveling, Karthik, or I don't know.
No, I would be traveling after 7, 8 only morning. So,
Mm-hmm.
so it depends. Yeah, see, it's okay even if you guys want to carry on. But the thing is, like, I will try to join. I will make up some. I mean, if the time is the same time, I have probabilities of like 50-50. But we will see how it goes.
Okay, then we'll see then, guys. Okay, no problem then. Okay, Sunday. What about Sunday, Karthik?
Yeah, I mean, both days I am traveling. That and the thing is, like, I'm traveling to other business
Okay,
things. So
okay,
yeah,
okay.
uh, my chances would be 50-50.
If not, uh, okay, then we'll see, guys. If it's same time, we'll take up, and if not, we'll see that accordingly. Okay.
Sure. Thanks. Sir.
Oh, okay then. Okay, yes. Okay, so tomorrow we'll catch up tomorrow at the same time, guys. Even I'll try to inform Naveen also, and we'll see accordingly. Okay, guys. Nicholas, Ganapati, and
Okay.
Mohan.
Sure.
yeah, okay,
Thank you.
okay,
Mhm.
fine, fine.
Okay, guys. Okay, then. Okay, let's catch up tomorrow, and then we'll see some of the topics here. Okay.
Sure. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thanks.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.